Hello everyone, it's PotatoHag here. I hope you are keeping very well as we're going to continue this series going over the best builds for every killer that I deem at the time. Let's get straight into it. Let's not mess about. We're going to start again with Hex Plaything, one of my new favorite hexes. I cannot recommend this enough, and let me explain why it's good on Hag. So the perk itself, what it does is whenever a survivor is on hook, when they're unhooked, they'll be oblivious until they go out of their way and find a totem and cleanse it. This is insanely good on Hag because you won't know where she is. She's a very small killer anyway, and they might not even see you while you're setting up traps nearby. And the best thing about this is when you're doing your setup with Hag, if you see any dull totems on the map, go out of your way and trap them. Make it a living hell for these survivors to cleanse their Hex Plaything, and you'll get great use out of them being oblivious. Trust me, jump scaring as Hag is one of the best things ever, and it's really, really good. It allows you to give another thing in your arsenal to go and trap. There's certain things as a Hag player that you know you need to trap. You can trap good windows, good tiles where a pallet is, trap the generators, but now you have an excuse to go out of your way and trap the dull totems because you know survivors will go there to get rid of this oblivious status effect. Really, really nice. Cannot recommend it enough. The next hex I'm going to be bringing is Haunted Grounds. Now this is just to work well with Hex Plaything. When survivors are in a bit of a panic and they're tripping traps and running all over the place trying to get rid of their oblivious status effect, they may accidentally cleanse this. And if you've got a good Lion's Den set up, refer to my trapper video of what a Lion's Den is. In short, what it is basically the area you've got your traps in. This is going to be really great because if a survivor does trip this and they're running around tripping your traps, you can just teleport down, and you're going to literally snowball so well. Cannot recommend this enough. It's really nasty when you play it with Hex Plaything because you're guaranteed that one survivor will mess up and accidentally cleanse this. The next perk I'm going to be bringing is Save the Best for last. Arguably one of Hag's best, but a big tip, don't get too obsessed with this obsession perk. And what I mean by that is, if you see the obsession trip a trap, don't ignore them. Go ahead and hit them. You may lose your tokens, but you're more than likely to gain stacks because you'll be going against 3 other survivors in that one obsession. If the obsession knows you have Save the Best for last and they're being really annoying and tripping your traps, don't worry about it. Just down them anyway. It's honestly fine. But if you do get high amount of stacks with this, it's insanely good on Hag because when a survivor trips a trap, you teleport, you hit them, now you've got quick recovery rate, and now you'll be able to teleport again if they trip another trap. One of the worst things for a Hag is when she hits a survivor trips a trap, but because you're still doing your animation, you can't teleport. So with this, it allows you quicker teleports in a nutshell. The last perk I'm bringing, and you're probably going to see this on 99% of the killers in this series, is Corrupt Intervention. It's so good for high level, especially for a defensive killer like Hag. She needs the time to set up. She really needs it. If you don't set up as Hag, don't bother playing Hag. Go play another chase killer. This killer is not meant to be played like other killers. Let's talk into that before we get into the add-ons. If you chase as Hag, you're gonna lose as Hag. She's a very small killer, she's very slow, she's the same speed as Huntress, Spirit, and Deathslinger. So she has a really tough time in that 1 versus 1 when you're just chasing. You need to only teleport and hit with your traps. That is the only way you should be chasing. Never ever commit to chase unless you know somebody's got nothing nearby and you can easily get them down. But only use your traps. Push survivors into your area, which you'll see me do very effectively. And that is the only way that you're going to be downing survivors while playing Hag. Now let's get into her add-ons. She has some crazy add-ons that can really turn her into a nasty killing machine. And this is why she's an S tier killer for sure. The 2 that I'll be bringing, which have yellow equivalents as well, is the Swamp Orchid Necklet. Considerably reduces the setting time of your traps, which is, really nice for her. I can quickly set up traps during chase or while I am in my area, which means I can put down more traps quickly. The dried cinnamon considerably increases the distance I can teleport, again, which is really, really nice. Just bear in mind, be very careful with this. If survivors are running off in the distance, tripping up traps, but you need to focus on traps near you, make sure you're looking at the trap you want to teleport to. If you're just spamming that teleport button and not looking at the direction of the survivor, you may accidentally teleport miles away, which I think I accidentally do once while doing this. So just bear that in mind. She has insanely good add-ons as well, but let's talk about her iridescent first. The mint rag is really, really good. It allows you to teleport to any trap on the map, but it has a cooldown of 15 seconds. The only reason you probably bring this is if you're bringing Make Your Choice, which is really gross. The second a survivor procs Make Your Choice, you just teleport back to it and then hit your Make Your Choice. So I've seen this used and it's really, really gross. That's one thing you can do with mint rag. This is okay, but remember, with the Waterlog Shoe, you cannot actually teleport to your traps. It makes the hag move slightly faster as a base kit, though, and the survivors will be hindered whenever they trip a trap, which means they'll be moving slower. So, again, I probably wouldn't recommend this anyway, but if you're bringing like a gimmicky build, then go for it. The disfigured ear makes it so that any survivors are actually deafened, so they don't hear anything, or they can't. I think that makes it basically oblivious, so they won't even know where you're coming from, which is really, really nice. The Grandma's Heart makes it so that whenever a survivor trips a trap, it makes a terror radius go to the trap. It makes it louder so survivors get confused, and then you can just come out of nowhere and hit them. This doesn't make it that you have no terror radius when you teleport. It makes it so that you have no terror radius while the trap is active and you haven't teleported. One of her best add-ons ever, and it's really, really gross, and you're gonna get some toxic survivor comments for sure. The rusted shackles, it makes it so there's no indication when a survivor has tripped a trap. You're going to jump scare people with this. Probably one of her strongest add-ons for sure. Really, really good. Go ahead and have some fun with this. It's nasty to go against and hella fun to play as hag. Really, really good add-on. The scarred hand, it makes it so that she has collisions. Again, just like the Warlock shoe, you can't teleport, so I really wouldn't prioritize this. And of course, if you do bring this, no other range add-ons for teleporting will work. It will just make it so that they have collisions. This can be great for like body block hagging the basement or something like that, and it can work really well. If you put a trap by a pallet and then push a survivor to it, then they can't actually go to the pallet because you're body blocking them. But bear in mind, hag is very slow and very small, so chasing a survivor is very difficult. So unless you want to meme about with this, bring it. I only play hag with the ability to teleport. I wouldn't recommend bringing her add-ons that make it so she can't, but that's up to you. Go for it. Blooded Mud is really nice. It makes it so that traps trigger it at a larger range. If you've got a team with loads of flashlights, then you can bring this and make it so the trap is slightly further away. They probably won't realize a trap is there because they won't see it blatantly by the hook because you've put it slightly further away, and then it will trip because it's got bigger range, and then you can teleport and hit them. So it can be really nice. The cracked turtle leg makes it so that it's slightly longer, which is good, so it means you can delay your teleportation and do some spicy mind games, especially at a pallet or a window if they're trying to guess if you're going to teleport or not. Willow Ref is good for aura reading, but it's not that great. There's better add-ons in her arsenal. And again, I think the others just do exactly what I've spoken about, but in a weaker variation. But yeah, hag is very territorial. I'll be showing you 2 games of where I play hag, very territorial, and it actually pays off in the end. Not going against baby survivors here. Both games were extremely sweaty and really, really tough. And thanks to a survivor making a mistake and going into my lion's den, I managed to capitalize. Remember, you have to play hag this way. You've got to play her very defensive. You've got to camp your objective. It's the only way to play her. If you set up traps in one area and you run off, committing to a chase, you've just lost. There's no point. You're not playing her right. It's the only way to play hag. Don't worry if you annoy survivors, you're playing her correctly. Anyway, if you guys found this useful in any way, be sure to leave a like and a comment to let me know. And go to Twitch, click on that follow button, and you'll be able to see me recording these live for you guys. Alright, let's get straight into the video. I hope you enjoy. Take care. Peace out. Honestly, I'm going to trap not at the thing, but I'm going to trap on the way. See whether is this a window? No, but I'm gonna trap on the way to this pallet. I'm not pissed. I'm laughing my ass off. This is hilarious. I'm not gonna chase him in shack because I haven't been there yet, so we're just gonna go around and set up more traps.
Have you ever actually seen me get salty or angry at a killer? Ever? I'm not gonna commit to her. That's it. I'm done. She's doing the right thing here by annoying me with my traps. Yeah, she's doing it again. I'm just gonna ignore her. Unfortunately, I can't chase him on that side. She knows full well I got no traps here. Tomati, thank you for the follow. They triggered that trap in the shack, they did. Oh my god, Hot Cross, thank you so much for the massive raid, dude. Really appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dude. How was your stream? Welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing fab. This team is playing really well. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for bringing the sun with you. I need to trap this center area because they're doing so well. Okay. This might just be my free gen here. Dead Hard will save you. Game's going good, thank you. How are you? I can go quickly. I can defend the basement still. Yep. Oh my god, lucky. Where did she go? Hope you're all doing fantastic. My name is PotatoLegion. Sorry, I'm kind of in the middle of an intense game here. Joe's playing so fucking well. I've got to hook that Meg. Hopefully the decisive has run out. Dweet is also injured, so he's being really cautious. There's a trap right there. Damn it, Dweet. There's a trap on that TNR, but I don't know if he'll proc it. Man, these guys are playing so good. I gotta literally defend this area with my fucking life or I'm gonna lose. Let's slow this down. Right, they're healing over there. He is dead, I've seen it. Okay. Give up, that's your deal. Where the hell did we go? Come on. Ah! I'll hook her, it's fine. She's not struggling anyway, I probably could have gone back. Okay. They're doing so well. If I don't play aggressive here, they're gonna destroy those 2 gens there. I have to defend this area. Jill was playing so well as well. Like, she's deliberately tripping my traps, which is exactly how you counter a hag. They're both injured, which is great. I need to keep them that way. They might accidentally step in a trap on their travels. There's no hatch spawns. Okay. Is that a we tier 2, I thought I heard him. I'm not even gonna teleport. Oh no, she just left. Good. Just Joe is fucking good, man. She left the tile again. Hey Ricardo boy, hope you're doing good. Gage, thank you for the follow. If I got no traps, I don't think I can even catch her. It would take me way too long. She's probably looping everything correctly. I need to trap to catch her. I could try and win a mind game, but she'll drop early if need be. Okay, that's it. Unlucky. I don't think you thought I would be that aggressive. Well, I saw Dweet. Hopefully he'll slip in a trap on his travels. She could have Deliverance. Maybe that's why she's being so risky with saving. You broke your knee. Oh, God. Will you feel better soon? So I haven't really been talking. It may not look like it, but they are really making me work. Shame she's killing herself on her. They've got nothing else to do. He finished the gem, what, in that corner? Do you think he would have walked around this way? Oh, go ahead. Unlucky to hit. GG. Really well played, guys. Thank you so much for the raid, Hot Cross. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream. GG's indeed. Really well played. If I didn't defend this area here, they would have destroyed me. They would have smashed out these gens. If I left this area for a good minute, that gen would have been gone. That gen would have been gone. It would have been over. Rex, thank you for the follow. Oh, for sure. That was really tough. Prove thyself. Steampunk, thank you for the follow. GG's. Try it in the center of most tiles. And where you think a survivor's going to go, rather than at... Never trap at pallet, ever. Calvation, thank you for the follow. Like here, they're probably going to walk through here at some point, so I'm just going to trap that up. Jen here with a tile, I'm going to trap this up. I'm shooting until 10 PM. There's a hex there. Tempted to trap it up. This is a very common hex spot. A lot of survivors know about it, so I'm going to trap it up. I don't want him to trigger off Haunted immediately. The house also has a trap. I'm tempted to go around the back here and put a trap. Also, a good thing on Haddonfield is there's a lot of these narrow corridors. They literally can't get away from you. There's a... Put a trap back here too. Okay, that's one gen, second gen there. Maybe that far gen is our free. One of these gens in the distance will pop in a second. Let's start trapping around here. Sprint bursted straight through a trap. Kind of want to do a traps over here as well. I've got 2 left. A lot of survivors like to run around the back. I do not know how that didn't hit. That trap didn't trigger at all. It didn't let me teleport. What the fuck? Got too far away? Balance landing. That's right, yeah. So they got a flashlight too I've got to deal with. This is going to be annoying, because they're so well coordinated. Hi Ginger, don't take care, yeah? It's a shame there's no trap there. There's too many safe tiles for me to like overly commit to. Yeah, this just screams 4, man. The second I'm gonna chase someone else is taking aggro by tripping trap. Yeah, they just burnt my... Oh no, that was actually a trap. Black attack on Sidon, nice. This is gonna be tough. I need to get someone on hook and then start playing like a hag. Yeah, Jupiter, welcome in. Fucking good use of Iron Will there. He hid behind the rock for a second. Jesus Christ, man. What? Why didn't I teleport to that one? I don't know if I'm being too greedy here. She has a flashlight which she's gonna use to burn. He's still here. Brilliant. Get hard. Fucking hell, man. Let's just pray there's no Unbreakables or Kobe's, because then they can come back. GG. I knew that was the only way. The second I got someone on hook, that's when I could make a comeback. Haunted came in the perfect time there. I managed to slug. I had nothing else to do, really. GG's. Our traps around this area finally started to work. We really struggled at the start, though. They were so good. No Unbreakables, thank the Lord, they're playing nice. I'm tempted to let her bleed out, because if she got adrenaline, then I got to sweat again. I'll let her bleed out. I'm not risking the adrenaline, there's no point. You two, take care. GG. GG's well played. Not a 4-man then. Maybe just a 2-man or 3-man. Wait, 2 balanced landings? Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a 2-man. Why is Sabres for last on Hag? It's really nice for getting multiple people quickly with your teleport. So when you teleport and hit, if you have a quicker cooldown with your teleport, it means you can quickly teleport again. So, because obviously there's a delay in your animation when you hit somebody. So if somebody trips a trap during that time, they're going to get plenty of wiggle room to get away from you teleporting. That's why you have Sid Rest for last, because if it's instant hit and someone trips a trap, bam, teleport, you got them again. Really, really nice. It's insanely good for Hag. Cannot recommend it enough. The whole point of this build, in all seriousness, is to encourage survivors to go out of their way and cleanse totems. And as a Hag, we can trap them on our whereabouts. The problem with this logic is when the survivors are this aggressive, and what I mean by that is they're constantly going out of their way to trigger your traps to make sure you got no late game gameplay, like what they were doing. Every time I got in a chase with someone else was running off and triggering a trap to take aggro off their teammate. So this is good if the team are sort of like not as coordinated as they were, but they played really well. Haunted is just to punish survivors for trying to cleanse their Hex plaything. It works really nice. Corrupt, just to buy me time to set up traps. Don't really need information as Hag because you're teleporting to your traps. Your traps are your information. You don't really need information perks because you shouldn't be running to gens and kicking them. You should just be putting down traps constantly. That's how you play Hag. But GG's. Both those games were insanely good against really good survivors, so I'm happy to put both of those as part of the guide.